It is Monday, February 23rd, and I am really bullish on these bonds. Here's why. This is the IEI, that's 3 to 7 year treasuries. This has got this super nice shape, this nice move down here. The reason it's nice is because it's this really tight compression in here. Whenever price does this to the highs and the lows and bounces around in here, it's just chopping out all these weak hands. And this last part of the move where price just super tight, low volatility, and then bang, this little this like break below and then pop back in, super tight consolidation, and then bang, the breakout above this key level here, this 120. I mean, I just think that this move right here is a super screaming buy. You can do obviously like a stop below this last low right here. Clean this up here. You see this? This can be pretty decent stop, so that way if this thing like comes down into there, you're stopped out and you don't have this kind of a thing happen to you. But also what I like here, just that price structure with the tightening, but then you've got this RSI that flattens out, and then boom, that little uptick right there, that little bit of a uptick, see that? It's like just there. That's all you got. That's all you need to show you that it's starting to strengthen up here right at the right time. Strengthening up right at the same time you've got this breakout from the tight wedge. I mean, right there. And then these are my favorite things to see. See that volume? See that volume, that volume, that volume right here? All into this, this apex shape right here as it's moving along, as this stock is going up and down and chopping guys around, right? You're getting these volume signals right there. That big volume is coming in on the green days, so that's what you want to see. So despite all this choppiness, guys are selling, they get stopped out here, but then we get this nice volume breakout and a continuation breakout. I think that at least this 120 level on my book, where I've been tracking this, that's where I am sizing up here. You know, again, with a stop just right here. That's all I need to size up. Look, I actually bought where? I bought here, right, this little green arrow, and then here, and I got stopped out of a little position right there on that breakout. You can see why, right? That breakdown, rather. And I started buying again. That was a full, complete trade, so I didn't mark. But again, I bought, I think on, oh yeah, after this green one, I bought a little bit more down here on the next day. And then afterwards, I bought some like here. And this is where I think I'm sizing up right here, is this 120 here on Monday. Another continuation move above. You know, ideally, I should have been paying attention on that last Friday to buy right in here on that candle with that nice close above 120. That was your key, you know. But it was a Friday, and they had this Iran was supposed to get struck and whatever this weekend, and we had the SCOTUS ruling on the tariffs on Friday, so it was kind of messy. I was a little bit scared, so I didn't super size up. But then we get this continuation one. You know, that's as much of a green light that you're ever going to get in trading, is this continuation move right here. So that's it. That's the IEI. And you can do also, look here, I think you can do IEF as well. Okay, same thing. That is a little bit longer duration, so you're going to get more, you know, more duration move, more convexity out of this one. That one's good. The TLT, see how everything's lining up right here? You've got, look, you've got that same tightness, all right? I want to show this. You've got that volatility getting super tight into here, rather right in here, and then here. You've got a tightness. I mean, this is what's great. It falls out of this little zone here, but then pops back up, right? Consolidates a little bit, and boom, that breakout, okay? On increasing volume right there. It's not huge volume, but it's increasing. So because of that, like I don't like this red candle or this one from way back here, or even, you know, now that I'm looking at it, this tiny one right here or this one. All these little red volumes is why I don't yet like this one as much as the IEI, the shorter duration one. And then you can even go out to here on the TLT. You see it doesn't look the same. You see you've got these, all this compression of the moving averages right here. This moving average stack, they're all like right in here, the 50, 150, 200, right there at the point of compression. Now watch this. You don't have it on the TLT, right? It doesn't look the same, okay? I mean, you've got, you know, you've got some kind of a compression here, but the price structure doesn't look the same, right? And by the way, yeah, I bought here because I thought this thing was going to do this. It didn't do that, and instead I got stopped out here. You know, but I remember on this day that I got stopped out, I think I did add because I knew that this thing was wild. It was probably just going to chop me around, and I still wanted to have the exposure, so I did add to the IEI as soon as I got stopped out right here. So that's just, you know, that's the way it goes. And now, of course, the TLT has got the most juice because it's the longest duration, so this one's going to go up the most. Now, of course, it does what I think it's going to do, right? That breakout above this little 89 comes back in, and now bang, right? But again, and great thing down here, great is this lift off in the RSI, just about lifting off there. So this one's, I guess, good too, but I do not like how this 50-day is below the moving average stack. I don't really want to see that. So this I would call the weakest of these bonds, and of course that's because it's the longest duration, 20 years. So, you know, you'd expect it to be the weakest because of, I don't know, inflation expectations or whatever, the lack of enthusiasm for bonds. So that is why I am so bullish on these bonds here. The IEI is my favorite because of that. You got to love that. If that's a stock, you know you'd buy it right there. So that's your signal. Anyways, thanks for watching.